Hey, what's going on, guys? Fully here with Junior from Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. First things first, hit subscribe. Second, we're doing another episode of From the Gallery. So this kind of went away for a while, but now it's back. And we have no idea what we're about to look at because we let Max, who is the 17-year-old cameraman sitting there, you can't see him, he picked out the vehicles. What's up, Max? And then had them approved by Taylor, who also is...
Well, she's a girl.
Well, she's a girl. And so we haven't seen these. We're just going to jump into it and basically rate these from 1 to 10, 1 being not so good, 10 being super awesome. And like I said, we have no idea what's about to happen.
And then our reasoning behind it, too.
Oh, and our reasoning behind the rating.
Yes.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we're not just going to like pick, oh yeah, that one's a 1.
Yep.
Next, first one we got here is a 2003 Dodge Ram 2500. Yes, it's a Cummins. Oh, it's rear-wheel drive though. It's not even four-wheel drive.
Two-wheel drive Cummins, cool. So fuel driller, 22 by 12, negative 44. It's got some Decenti D9000 305/40s. That's going to be your overseas brand of tires. Street raised leveling kit. Haven't heard of those guys either.
Well, with the Rams, those aren't just a spring. Like leveling kits are just a little spacer.
On the old
for the
2500s, I don't know if these are torsion bar trucks or not. But so first thing that stick out to me is the locally hated sticker on the tires.
The tire stickers, yeah.
Gotta love some tire stickers, and I'm glad that he accepts it and knows it. His tow mirrors are out. That's a good sign.
Yeah. Ghost trailer.
So he's got some.
That's a good shot. I really actually like that.
It is a good shot.
So it is squatting a little bit. It looks like leveling kit in front, nothing in the rear, so it is a little bit squatting.
And he's got Plasti Dip, angry headlights.
That's like a 3rd gen thing.
Yeah, and then the halos. I actually don't mind that on this truck. I usually hate halos. He's got some decent pictures in here, which is nice.
Yep. Holy cow.
It is wide. It's from Texas. It's like those Anzo taillights.
Yeah. It definitely screams like street truck. You know, like that's what like you'd want is like a 2-wheel drive Cummins with street tires on it. It's like it's ready to rock and roll. And he's got spacers.
Yeah.
That's why they stick out so much. I was wondering why the 12 wides were that aggressive.
I wish he had interior pictures. Purple velvet headliner, LED interior lighting, subs, and LED taillights. He's got for extra stuff on here. So suspension then, so it's a 2-inch leveling kit in the front, but then he's also got 2-inch drop shackles in the rear and pulled out 2 leaf springs. So that's where you're getting that squat from.
Okay, so let's rate it then. Are we gonna rate it at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
You count us down.
3, 2, 1, 7.
6. No, we were pretty close.
Yeah.
So I went with 6 because I do like the truck. I think it's got some really aggressive stance, which is cool, but like probably not something that I would drive around. It's just my personal like style. But at the same time, like he might have a whole bunch of power modifications too, and like that's why he's got it lowered in on street tires. But I also don't think that these tires are going to be super grippy, just based on the tread pattern and the brand. But if you put it on 420s, it would be way less hated, I feel like, by people, because it's just like a bigger brand. Bigger brand,
and the 420 style and design as far as that street tire goes, I just like how it looks compared to even like the Toyos and stuff like that. I really like how the Nitto 420s look. But yeah, 7, kind of the same thing, but I just think, so if this was my only vehicle, it might be a 6 because it'd be the only one you have type of thing, and if it's like lowered and all that, but like if you have this, you've also got your other truck that you can like do this big thing with. This would be like your like daily that you have like some power behind and everything like that too. I think it'd be super fun.
We'll hop to the next one then. And if you guys are wondering if you can get your truck featured, you can just add it to the gallery, customoffsets.com/add, and then maybe it'll end up in a video.
Whoa!
Holy cow, that's tall.
You and black. Get in that. So it looks like the bottom of the bumper's about up to the top of Fuller's faux hawk.
Yeah, I'd say the bottom of the bumper's gonna be right around there. It's actually like pretty clean, all things considered.
Yeah.
And it's
older
just
than you
and me. Just black. Yes, it is. It's older than both of us.
Did you just die?
Yeah, I just broke my microphone.
Oh, your personal assistants will help you.
Can you do his hair too? He's got one little spot there. Yep, good.
Thank you, Cobb. Makeup.
Oh, that's glass cleaner. No.
All right, let's take a look at what he's running then. So fuel cleaver, 20 by 12 negative 44s, but then he's running 38 by 15.5 Nitto mud grapplers.
And then a Rancho 12-inch lift kit.
So he's got 20s, but because he's running 38s, like he still gets that huge sidewall, big like off-road look.
So my thoughts, what are your thoughts on the setup then? Okay, let's look at the spacers, I guess.
No spacers.
Solid axle swap, which is pretty evident based on the first photo. 15 inches total, so you must have a leveling kit on there too, huh?
The old Dana 44.
So my first thoughts are, so I prefer more wheel and less tire, right? That's just like, I like the look of that. But with this truck being older as an OBS, and having like the Rancho, like that Rancho lift kit fits perfectly into the time frame that this truck was like a thing. The 20s and 38s I feel like fits this perfectly as well, because you've got that huge sidewall. It'd look awesome on 26s and 38s as well, but I think this fits the whole build and everything about it, and just being all blacked out looks super clean. I love it.
All right, so we'll rate it then.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, 3.
8. Did you say 3?
I said 3. But
What?
let me clarify. 2018, it's a 3. 1993, this thing's a 10.
So if you saw the thing rolling down the road, you wouldn't
If
be
I
like,
saw it right
"Holy
now,
shit."
no,
What?
I think it's because every D-bag in high school had a 93 K1500, and I just have a personal vendetta against that vehicle, because I see one and I'm like, man, those guys.
Homeschool has one. That should be saying enough.
Right?
Insert
So-
picture of homeschool.
And his truck here. But
Damn, I can't believe. Still
Ah,
though,
no.
you hate 93
I
K1500
just can't
so
do
much
it.
that you give this guy a 3 out of 10.
yeah, I mean, like, it's awesome. I mean, like, there's a lot of money stuck into that truck. I couldn't bring myself to put all that money into the truck. And I think back in the day, if this thing was built like this, like,
It would be
because
game
then you'd
over,
see that and
yeah.
you'd be like, holy cow, like, that's like SEMA level
Oh,
truck,
absolutely,
you know,
for back in the-
in the day. But now, I don't know, not so much.
I think it's perfect because it's like a commemoration or whatever the right word is for like old school,
True,
but mixed into
true.
the new school. I don't know. I like that. That's why the Bronco build is going to be so fun, because it's both, you know?
Do they know you're building a Bronco?
I'm building a Bronco. Stay tuned. Subscribe.
Next.
YouTube.com/customautos.
Don't tell them anymore. Okay, so we're gonna move to the next one then. This is a 1998 Jeep TJ Vision Prowler 20x12 -51. I love that Vision does that. Ironman All Country MT is the 35x12 1/2s and sitting on a rough country 4-inch kit. It's maroon.
I need to preface this and just say that I don't like Jeeps before we
man.
go into anything. I'm sorry, Jeep guys. I'm sorry, anybody who likes Jeeps. I've never been a fan. They're
That's
okay.
fine. That's fine. You don't have to be.
Nope, but I'll still rate it. I'm not gonna hate every Jeep owner and give it a 3 out of 10.
He's got halo headlights. He's got a soft top. It's pretty clean.
I do like them with the turtleback though. Or is that what it's called?
Slant back, turtle back. He's got the Jeep Wave sticker. Okay, I've dissected it enough. Are you ready to rate it?
Yeah.
Okay. You can count it down. I did the last one.
3, 2, 1, 6.
Wow, that's good.
Like, as far as the build goes, it's not bad. I think it'd be better with the fender flares on because of the fact that like,
Or just the I don't know what's
whatever
going
that-
on there.
yeah,
Just
right.
missing some pieces.
but the stance is insane because of the fact that he's not running those, and I wonder if that's why he did it. But like the wheels, tires, lift kit all looks good and proportional on there.
Yeah.
It's a solid built.
It's cool that you can fit 35s on just a 4-inch on
Yeah.
a Jeep with no trimming, no rubbing, anything
Well,
like
he
that.
pulled the fenders off, but yeah.
Well, the fender itself is still there. It's
Yeah.
But so the reason I gave it a 6 and not higher would be if I was gonna build a TJ, I'd go to 17s or 16s. Actually, on these you could probably fit a 15.
Off-road style.
Just go straight off-road style.
I
This
think
is
I
like
would too. I'm not even an
blending it.
off-road guy, but like with a Jeep, you like
A little bit older Jeep looks good with that style.
And plus, if you do decide to take it off-road, then you're not worried about anything. You can just go.
Bring it up, a little bit newer. A little bit. A lot newer. 2018 Ford F-150. It's only running 20x10s, -18s, the fuel contras, and then the Nitto Ridge Grappler 35x12 1/2 on a 6-inch rough country. All blacked out. Crew cab. Is that a long bed crew cab?
It's hard to tell. Doesn't Ford have like 3 of them now? That they've got
Yeah,
like the
it
short,
looks huge.
medium, and long.
So not your like lipped wheel that we've seen from most of these guys. This is a concave wheel, kind of a little bit cooler design.
Yeah,
in
that
my
Contra's
opinion.
almost got like an OEM style to it, just based on how like clean and simple
Like
it is.
luxury OEM
Yeah,
style.
yeah, like a Denali or like a Platinum or something like that would be running.
So upgraded the shocks, no spacers, says no rubbing and no trimming. I feel like he's probably got to have some of that going on. 6-inch and 35s, although it's
Minor
a 10
plastic.
wide. So
He might just be letting it rub. Does it say no rubbing? It says maybe he's getting away with it. It's hard to say.
it's got to be cutting it close. If
Yeah.
so, probably rubs in and out of driveways.
Yep.
All right, are you ready for a rating?
3, 2, 1, 6.
6.
9?
What? Yeah, 9.
All right. So
Why 6?
the concave wheels, I'm a fan of either the deep lip or the hybrid. There's some companies that have the hybrid where it's concave and it still has a lip too. Having this, and especially on a 10 wide would have a little bit of a lip as a hybrid or as a lipped wheel. That being concave and sticking out like that and not having a lip is just funny to me. And the headlights, I wish that he had like Anzo or blacked out headlights. That would complete
the Sport comes with like black headlights.
Okay.
Too. Although he's got the FX4 package, but the headlights are just, they do stick out a lot. I was gonna mention that too.
Because if he had just some clean, clear, smoked, blacked out, something black housing styled headlights, I think that would like complete it.
Because he's got the black grille, the black bumpers, like everything else is basically color matched other than the mirror caps, which is factory black plastic. But yeah,
it's a good build though. It's like if you got a brand new truck, this is the first thing I'd do to it. You put 10 or 12 wide, 6-inch lift and 35s on it, boom, you're set. And then it's little things after that, you know, little accessories and everything. But
so I gave it a 9 because it's like, I feel like this would be a great daily driver.
That's a good point.
Because it's 6 inches, which a lot of people think is really tall, but by the time you put one on there and then you actually see them in person, like the 6-inch lifts aren't that giant. Like you can still
and you get used to it. Fine. Even after a month of having it on your truck, you're like a 6-inch lift seems small and you want to go taller because
even
you
like
get used to it.
Driving CO2 around, the first time you drive it, it's like, oh my god, this thing's huge.
Jump into it, and then you're like.
Then afterwards, you can just maneuver it around like normal.
Yeah.
So, and the other part is, she's got the rough country kit, $1,200.
Yep.
Not invested into it big time. And then Fuels, which is a great brand for wheels, and he's running the Nitto tires, the Ridge Grappler, which is like the most popular tire, and that's $2,600. So like, he basically went from boring, stock-looking black truck to like really clean, luxury, good daily driver. He's gonna get attention
for $3,500 around a little more, but yeah.
Next one.
Yeah. Oh, hell yes.
What?
Go to the first one. Yes. 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 Yes.
What am I looking at?
What was formerly known as a 1989 Ford Ranger. That is now a Transformers Ranger, dually converted, six-wheel converted, Raptor, fender, extended cab, smokestack build. So it's rear-wheel drive, but I think it has to be rear-wheel drive with the fact that the whole driveline's been custom done.
It's on air, so that's cool. Running the old Atturo AZ850s. So a lot of people are gonna give you shit for running Atturos, but when you need to buy 6 of them, I mean, you can't burn all your money on that. There's obviously a ton of time and money invested into this truck.
And then 20s in the front and 22s in the rear for the Fuel Titan. I didn't either. Cool. He's got 2010s in the front and 2214s in the rear. I like that.
This is pretty gnarly. Like, there really aren't words to describe it. And I'm pretty sure these are like F250 Baja design fenders, not actual Raptor fenders.
You think so?
I think they're Fiberworks, but for like an F250. Based on how square the cutout is.
Sure.
But I mean, the whole thing's custom, so who knows what they are.
Right. Fully custom air ride, major metal trimming. The whole thing is fabbed. 2-inch spacers in the front and 1.5 in the rear. I'm sure the front ones are for the air ride because when it airs out, it cambers in. All right, should we try rating this thing?
I don't even. I'm still so torn.
3, 2, 1, 9.
2. Okay. And I like it. I think it's awesome, okay? But I've owned vehicles that are like extremely modified before, and the problem is you can never sell
just because your car is broken and sitting in a garage for a year.
It's been stuck in getting fixed for the last year.
So unfortunately, Fuller's prior life experiences are ruining his ratings of all of these trucks. I give it a 9 only because of the fact that the fenders don't really line up with the hood.
Yeah.
The body lines don't work, but that's because he took something from 25 years ago, I don't even know the math, 20, whatever, and put brand new fenders on it.
Right.
And so like it's not gonna be perfect, and the way the fenders kind of arch and everything, that's me getting picky though. I was gonna give it a 12, like I said. But like that's the one thing that the body lines just kind of don't line up on the fenders, but everything else, and even the fenders themselves, all of it's just insanely done. I love this thing.
It's just, would I drive it? Yeah. Would I own it? Yeah, if I could sell it later. And like, definitely appreciate all the work that's been into it. I don't know how I feel about the stacks. That's questionable.
I think what does it in for me too is the Transformer sticker on the back, because this totally looks like it could be a Transformer.
Mm-hmm. Now, if this was an actual big rig that somebody like slammed to the ground and like, I don't know, I like semis.
If you have a big rig that you're looking to add to the gallery, we will feature it. So add it at customhouses.com/add.
Somebody will probably flag it for removal, but if we can see it first, we'll try to snag it. If you've got a sick semi,
that would be rad.
That would be dope.
Those are pretty cool.
All right, so if you want your vehicle featured or you want to check out what fits your vehicle, that's what the gallery is for. So come on out, customhouses.com/gallery. We got like 50,000 trucks in there, so you just enter in your make and model, suspension, etc. You can find out exactly what fits and just see 50,000 pictures of custom trucks, and not just these 5.
And if you want your truck featured, like we said before, add it at customoffsets.com/ad. You'll be in the gallery, chance to be featured, and you might be in this video. Catch you next time.
Did I make it? How much further do I gotta go?
Oh, he's still filming.
Am I out of the shot?
You're gonna fall. You are gonna fall.
I'm gonna break the microphone.